All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Dive honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, and Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Shamar coming back with another lesson. And in this lesson, I want to speak on everything going on. If you've been paying attention in the news, you can see that a lot of things have been taking place. And it's been that way this whole year, as well as last year. And you're just seeing that everything is just hastening. The times that we're living in, the times being sped up, the prophecies being sped up. We're actually living in the last days, man, the last days of America. The time of Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. World War III is right around the corner. All right, Esau coming with that great wrath, the martial law troops, all these things are on the cusp of happening, any moment, any day. All right. So I just wanted to read a couple of articles, not necessarily the whole thing, but, just looking at what's going on and get a few precepts. All right. Now, you can see right here, this one's just showing you the state of America, like how bad it is in the economy. All right, here it is, inflation and everything else is going on, and things are just being messed up, financially, economically, the jobs, everything, inflation with the prices of things not matching the pay, your pay going up. But this one is just one example, U.S. retailers canceling orders worth billions of dollars before holidays as consumer demand plummets. So people are not out here spending money like they were when they were sending out those stimulus checks. All right, for example, people were out there shopping till they drop. You seen them probably uploading on videos on social media. They out there eating, exquisite meals, which to this world is all that lobster, crab, shrimp, and abominations basically be the top dollar things to go out there and eat. Now you see those same people complaining about the prices of gas or the prices of food being up. Because Esau isn't giving you that free money no more. He's not stimulating the economy. All right, he's letting that shit crash out now. All right, and you're seeing that literally manifest. All right. Consumer demand is at, more than likely, pretty sure if you looked it up, it's at an all-time low. All right, because people are spending money, but not like they were, and the only ones who spending money are people who got it, and not a lot of people have it right now. All right, and now I wanted to read a little scripture for a verse before I continue on. This is the second Ezra 9:1. It says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." And how do you measure the time? By filtering what's going on through the scriptures. All right, and that's why you need to pay attention to what's going on, to be able to measure the times that we're in. Because if you're not paying attention, how would you know that the prophecies are coming to pass? All right, the way that you know that these things are happening, that we're getting that much closer to the end, is by you measuring the times that we're living in, paying attention to what's going on in the world, geopolitically, within America, globally. All right, the World Economic Forum, all these different things is all relating to prophecy if you're watching what's happening. And it's just manifesting that we're living in the last days, literally the last seconds. All right, because it can go down at any moment for the times that we're in right now. All right. So like I said, this is just one of the examples. I'm not really, like I said, going to read the articles, just the headings. And then California getting ready to ban gas-powered water heaters and furnaces to push the green agenda. And that's, like it says, it's an agenda. All right. Because the same way that they trying to stop gas-powered cars. All right. It says California is making another step toward becoming completely sustainable by banning the use of gas-powered water heaters and furnaces beginning 2030. Now, if you've seen what's going on out there in Europe, they're being told not to use their heaters in the wintertime. All right. And why is it saying targeting the gas powered water heaters? Is mainly being used during the the winter time. All right. And if you're trying to take it away, make it electric or something like that, just like they want to take away gas powered vehicles and have only electric vehicles be made in California by around the same time, 2030, what is that doing? It's giving Esau even more control because he's controlling the grid ultimately. Because if you have a Tesla or another electric vehicle or whatever, you have to go 9 times out of 10 charge up at a charging station. Unless you have a home, then you can charge at home. But at the same time, who controls your energy you're receiving at home? You got PG&E out here and stuff like that. They could shut down the grid because there's been times like they do in the summer. When it gets too hot, they shut off the power for a certain amount of time. So you're still being controlled, even if you have a charger at the crib. If Esau want to shut you out, he could shut you out. All right. But this is just showing you the state that's the state that America is in, man. All right. They're pushing everything to have more control. Same thing with these digital currencies, man. The reason that Esau is for it now, making the CBDCs and getting off of physical cash into digital, currencies, is for more control. All right. And you see the Bank of America, the U.S. employment, they're saying that the U.S. unemployment is going to climb to 5.6 by the end of the 2023. And here it is. They've been telling you the opposite. As things been bad in the economy, that all these jobs are out there. All these jobs are hiring and da-da-da. But you actually see now they're coming out and telling you that it's going to be back up. And it was at 3.7 in August. So that's like a 2% increase by 2023, and that it could really be higher than that. Because if the economy is slowing down, consumer demand ain't out there and everything else, then what does that mean? It's going to be more job layoffs. All right, pretty much. So more people unemployed, less people out spending money in the economy. So things are just going to be rough now. All right. And they haven't even fully announced that we're in a recession, but we pretty much been in one. So things are only getting worse and worse from this point on, man. That's why you have to measure the times diligently. Pay attention to what's going on. All right, look at the news. Filter through the scriptures, man. See what's really happening. Don't just be like these Babylonians looking at the mainstream media and then being programmed. Because by the time that Esau tells you that it's bad, you're already knee deep in a bad situation. Versus if you've been paying attention to what's happening prior to everything going down, or you're able to prepare yourself. All right. Just as Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he's already revealed unto us what's going to befall America in the last days, what's going to be going down in the last days. And we're just sitting and measuring the times, watching for the prophecies to come to pass. All right. So continuing on, back in the scriptures, it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And you're seeing all these things take place, man. Maybe not in America, but in different parts of the world, you're seeing upwards of the people. And it's slowly working its way over here to America, man. Because as things continue to get progressively worse here, you're going to have more upwards of the people, because it's going to get to a point to where they literally lost it all and they have nothing to lose anymore. So now they're going to be out there uprising against the government, their local city governments, protesting, stealing, robbing, all these different things, all because of, like the scriptures say, the lack of bread, or the lack of money, not having it, pretty much. All right. And that's the times that we're coming in, where the average person isn't, the whole middle class is already being destroyed. And if you've been paying attention to different, articles or whatnot, different truther dudes who make articles and everything, They already stated that the middle class was being destroyed back when the pandemic first started. We're 2 years after that. And when the pandemic started, what happened? You know, it was an actual boom in the economy, the complete opposite of what you expected. Now that everything's back open, you're seeing what? The bust in the economy. Everything going down. Everything getting bad. A recession, a depression, or a mixture of both. You know, it's going to be on a different type of level because America hasn't been at the point that it's at now. So things are going to get real bad out here, man. All right. But continuing on, it says, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and the signs and effects and signs. And that's what you're seeing basically. All right. The end being made manifest, the end of America. It had his period of time being at its climax. Just like, you know, when you was in school, they'll teach you the story, you know, the chart for the story. You got the beginning, the rise in action, the climax, then the fall in action, then that's the end of it. Hey, America already been hit its climax. It's falling down now, man. All right, so we're just pretty much seeing it take place. All right, literally. That's why you have to stand upon your watch and see what's going on. Because a few years back, it wasn't like this, you know. And then going back to when the whole thing first started in 2020 with the pandemic, you had to do straight up tell you. Now it's so bad at a point that the elites are literally telling you straight up what they plan on doing. The Great Reset been a plan that they planned on doing. All right. Them taking your freedom away has been a plan that they planned on doing. And they've been telling you these things in your face. All right. Hey, that's the pride of Esau, man. He's declaring his wickedness right there in your face, man. And he doesn't care how you take it or receive it. And a lot of people don't even know that don't even know about that. That's the wild part about it. Like, a lot of people don't even, still to this day, don't even know what the Great Reset is. Don't even know what's taking place right in front of their eyes, you know? But that's how asleep the masses of the Americans are. That's why you don't see the uproars of the people over here in America. Because they're docile. They're, they're simple. You're too busy being wrapped up watching football or, playing video games, going out partying, getting on drugs or whatever the hell you into. You don't even realize how bad your situation or how bad the American economy really is and how it's going to get much worse. All right. Quick precept I wanted to grab before I forgot about it is in Sirach 25:7, it says, There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And that's exactly the time that we're going to be able to see through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. All right. We're literally seeing the fall of our enemy. And who was our enemy? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right. Hey, the scripture tells us in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So the wicked is in rulership. And what has he been doing the whole time he's been in rulership? Destroying the earth, man. And along with the earth, the people right along with it. Mainly wanting to target our people, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Hey, so for the few believers, the remnant that believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right, there is no like, I'm gonna just read it again. Like it says in Sirach 25:7, it says, There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue, a man that has joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So we actually getting to see that, man. All right, this generation. All right, like it tells you in I'm gonna grab that real quick. Matter of fact, in Matthew's the 24th chapter. Yeah, Matthew 24:34, it says, "Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled." And what things be fulfilled? All right, the prophecies, man. All right, and this generation is talking about the generation we're living in now. All right, it ain't gonna be another generation after this, because if you see what's taking place, man, this place is done. This Generation Z, they're done. All right, and look at all the people who took the juice. It's about to be just, if this place was to continue on, it would be just like it is. All right, with the Children of Men. If that's the right movie I'm thinking of, I believe so. Where basically everyone was taking some juice from the government, pretty much, and then it got to a point where everybody was sterile. They didn't reproduce anymore, and that was the new norm in society. Nobody's reproducing. And what is that going to cause? All right, the numbers of the population to go down drastically if no more children are being produced, or if it's a rare occurrence. All right, that's exactly what Esau really wants. You've seen the Georgia Guidestones and everything else, man. So you know the agenda that this devil has. All right, and he's doing everything within his power to make it happen. And he has a lot of power because Job 9:24, he controls the whole earth. All right. Ultimately, of course, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is in control, yet this devil is the one doing it, man. Hey, but that's why we need this place to be destroyed, man. All right. Sooner than later. All right. That's why the time is being sped up for the elect's sake, man. Because if you see where things are heading, it's getting bad out here. All right. Where it will be no flesh to be saved, as the scriptures say. Like right here, one of these other articles, like you see right here, it says the study finds that, the material from the juice is in the breast milk of the mothers that have taken the juice. So that's showing you right there how bad that it actually is, man. So a woman that has taken it, if she bears a child, now you breastfeeding the child, now that child is putting it in their system. So this place needs to just ultimately be destroyed, man. All right, because this isn't our rest, and it will never be our rest. It's only going to continue to get worse as time goes on, because you have the wicked in rulership. All right, and that's a complete demon. He's basically experimenting on the people, and then it's not even like it's something that you're just gonna detox out your system. Nah, man, that shit's in you. And then you passing it on. Now, if you get pregnant, you pass it on to a child. If you get a chick pregnant that took the juice, now your child has that shit in their system. And it ain't nothing shit you can do about it, You want to be natural and let them breastfeed. They breastfeeding on that juice. This place got to go, man. All right. Now, this is Micah 2:1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds." And that's what these devils do, man. You think that they didn't know when they made the juice that this was going to happen? Talking about the study finds out. They already did the study. They already knew that it was going to be like that. It would be something that would be passed down to your children, your children, your children's children, and so far, so on. You get the point. All right. Just like in the Children of Men. Whatever the hell they took, more than likely was passed on to the last child they had, to the point to where they were sterile now and couldn't have kids. And that's ultimately what Esau wants, man. He just want to kill everybody off because he's just a complete demon. All right. His spirit isn't upright in him, as it says in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, man. He is as deaf. This is all he knows. This is all he can do. All right. It's just confusion, bringing confusion and death upon the world, man. And that's why he has to go, man. Continuing back on, it's in Micah 2:1, it says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand." And why is it in the power of their hand? All right, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So he has control right now over the earth, and he's just doing the most. That's why this, like I said earlier, this place has to be, the time has to be sped up for the elect's sake, man. Like the scriptures say. You let this devil keep ruling, and these stupid people, you give them the fucking choice or the option. They'll let this nigga just keep on ruling until we all die. Hey, just like the 2/3 of our people back when Yahweh Shai was around, man. They wanted to let out a fucking demon and offer up Yahweh Shai. And our people are in that same spirit, man. You don't want to enter into, go see that, enter into a new earth wherein everything is righteous. You want to stay here in this polluted shit, man, where everything is a fucking demonic as hell. And it's getting worse, It's all polluted, corrupt, literally destroying you. The food, the water, the air, everything created in this place, man. And that's why this place has to go, man. And you should be looking forward to this place being destroyed, because there's nothing here for us. All right, you just got this demon Esau just destroying society. Yet ultimately, like I was started out saying, we got these. You seeing the prophecies take place, man. All right. So at the same time as we're entering into bad times, it's good times as well for us, because we understand that we're that much closer to the kingdom of heaven being established. All right. And that's what we have to look forward to. Unlike these people who don't have nothing to look forward to, all you have to look forward to is your sorry ass life in America. That's only getting worse. All right, from here on. Hey, we got something better to look forward to that's going to last forever, and it's going to be way greater than this piece of shit life that you call living. All right. So with that, I want to wrap up and give our praises again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, and Shalom Tada Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.